right, here we are. This is The Sweet Spot. I am Jason. You all know The Godfather, and welcome back. We took a week off, and so here we are back at it again. We'll say, first of all, hopefully everybody had a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And, you know, for you, Godfather, I'm sure we'll hear all about yours here shortly, but I got a story or two myself that we may regale the audience with. We'll see.
These family stories are on Thanksgiving. They're always fun.
This is true. I had to put the phone out this time in case my mother-in-law starts watching it, and I, we have to tone down the story.
Well, I know where you're going there.
We'll see.
Very good.
First of all, congratulations to Stephen Hudak, winner of our Hudak. Stephen Hudak.
Steve Hudak?
Yeah.
Steve Hudak. I do know him.
Yeah.
Steve Hudak.
Congratulations, Steve. Thanks for sharing last week. You are the winner of an hour in the simulator, free hour in the simulator. So hopefully you get down and take advantage of that.
I got a great story about Steve Hudak.
Yeah?
So many stories about Steve Hudak.
This sounds pretty juicy.
Yes, some of them I can tell, some I can't. They used to be, the family used to own Pine Valley in Southington.
Very
the Hudaks, yes. And he when we were cleaning out the locker room, there was a locker that hadn't been opened in like 30 years. So we snipped the lock off. Sure enough, there's a golf bag in there. It's like this cute little canvas bag. It's actually in my office downstairs, and it has like hickory clubs in it. It's old. I was like, oh, this is kind of neat. So I hung it up in the pro shop there, and I made the centerpiece to everything in the pro shop. Steve Hudak walks in, and he goes, "Where'd you get that bag?" I'm like, "What do you mean, where'd I get that bag? I found it in the ladies' locker room. We snapped the lock off of it." He goes, "That was my bag when I was a little boy."
Wow.
I'm like, "Oh my goodness, really?" He goes, that lock must have been like my mom's locker." So we have this, he hadn't seen it in 30, 35 years. So I made the centerpiece of the shop, and it's a really cool bag. And it still lives on here at Lyman Orchard, Steve.
That's good.
And you'll be here because you won simulator time. You can come see your bag. Maybe I'll take it.
Can you use the clubs? Do you still have the clubs?
You can. They're a little short for me. He's a pretty tall guy.
Let's test those out in the all-season to see how far you can hit it.
Definitely.
I like that. So congratulations, Steve. Make sure, if you are watching, make sure to share the video, make the post public, and we will pick another winner next week for another free hour in the simulator. We're going to do that all winter long. So make sure you check in there. How was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was very quiet.
Yeah.
We went to my parents' house, which is, my mother just is an amazing cook. Amazing. We brought pies, nice and simple for my wife and I, because we brought our boys too. And my father just kept turning to me the whole afternoon after we ate. He goes, "Does Nicholas ever stop?"
So I feel like you've said this before.
Yes.
I feel like we've heard this story before.
I think if my son was a dog, he'd be a border collie.
Yeah, okay.
Amazing energy. Very smart little boy. I mean, what father doesn't say that about their kid? But
of course,
he is smart.
Yep.
He has a ridiculous amount of energy. My father goes, "Thank God I don't have to watch him by myself." He couldn't handle it. My father couldn't handle it for 1 hour. Never mind a lifetime. So that was the highlight of my day. Just watching my kids run around like crazy.
I got to meet your parents.
Yes, you did.
This was good. We went to the Hall of Fame dinner for the Connecticut section PGA, where our very own Godfather won Youth Player Development Award winner for the year. Not really a more deserving candidate out there. So
well, thank you.
It was no surprise that he was the winner this last year based on the performance of our junior program. And so we had Lake of Isles, had a nice little dinner. We were, my wife and I were a little late getting there. We had some traffic, we had some issues. She was working,
You weren't late.
You know how that goes.
You weren't late.
So we go, okay, so we were going to get there for we were supposed to be there at 5. Right?
So were we.
That's what they said. So 5 o'clock, get there. So at 4 o'clock, about 4:10, we got to the hotel. We were staying at the hotel. And we thought, okay, we'll just valet park the car. It'll be a lot quicker. And we'll go in, we'll check in, go right to the room, take a quick shower, be ready to go. My wife works with horses all day, so it's pretty important. Shower's a pretty important thing. No offense, Lisa, it's true. So we walk into the hotel, and we look. There's the check-in counter right over here, and then there was about felt like about 150 people
Yeah.
deep line
4
to check
o'clock.
in. Yeah, so apparently check-in at the casino is 4 o'clock. And so we had to wait in line. Now, it went pretty quick. We get up to the counter. And the guy goes, "Oh, congrats, thanks for booking. You know, it looks like you booked on Groupon. Just so you know, for future reference, when you book through Groupon, you don't have to check in here. You can just go right to the VIP section and you don't have to wait in line."
VIP.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. So then he goes, "Okay, well, your room's not ready yet. So it's going to need, we'll let you know when it's ready. Take your time." So at this point, we were getting a little agitated.
Sure.
So we said, we'll take whatever room is available. Just, we need a shower, let's get there. We got checked in and went over, had a nice time. A very nice time. Your parents are lovely. They had a great dinner.
Yeah.
Great awards dinner. Godfather made a nice little speech.
That was a nice, fun speech. It was fun to.
It was, every one of the women at our table was crying when it was all said and done. So I feel like he did a pretty good job, my wife included. And so, it was we feel like you won the show with the speeches. There were a lot of good speeches.
I took my time and wrote it.
Yes.
I didn't just wing it because I'm not that kind of guy. I can't wing it. Some people can really wing it and do an
Right.
amazing job.
Yeah.
One of my friends who gave a speech up there, he did an amazing job, but he didn't. He said he didn't really prepare for it.
Yeah.
But not me. I had to write something down.
Yeah.
But it was good to just be surrounded by everyone from the team here, all the instructors and my family, and we had a nice dinner and a couple glasses of red wine. And after I gave my speech, it was like a weight was off my shoulders.
Yes.
It was nice to just relax and have dessert. And
It was nice to celebrate that with the team,
Yeah.
It really felt like that, and no, we had a good time. It was fun.
And then you celebrated some more later.
Well, we might have.
I haven't done
You might have.
karaoke in a long time.
Well, I didn't do karaoke either, but we were at the karaoke bar
Yes.
for a period of time that was a lot more than I thought. It seemed like this happens when I go to these places. The drinks just keep appearing before me, and I'm not really sure how that happens.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Whew. But no, I had a great time. Had an awesome time afterwards. I didn't gamble. Went to the casino. Didn't spend any money at the tables, which was
Wow.
I made my wife very happy.
Yeah. Well, the drinks will get you anyway.
Well,
So
See, this
they're
is
not
the
giving
thing.
them away.
No, they're
unless
not.
you're
Unless you're gambling.
Yeah.
But no, so we had a really good time. Stayed up way too late. Just took a nice little day.
That was good.
Then skipped out on the meeting on Monday.
Hey, you were the only golf pro to probably stay the night in the hotel and then hit the road. Come back home.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I wanted to take a day with the missus. No, we don't do that.
The meeting wasn't exactly fireworks like it was the year before. Wasn't as full of excitement.
Yeah.
It's more of a standard meeting, but still a good meeting. We met with some interesting folks that nobody here wants to talk about.
Right.
But
Correct.
we'll stop
Yeah.
talking about it.
But no, so that was last week. Then we roll up on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was a lot of fun. I went to New Jersey.
Yes.
I was driving over the bridge, the Tappan's Mario Cuomo Bridge.
Mario
now.
Cuomo Bridge, yes.
At about 6 o'clock on Wednesday evening, thinking to myself, somebody must be playing a joke on me. There's no cars on the bridge whatsoever.
That's amazing.
On the busiest travel day of the year, I was just beyond me. So, but
They got the Paramus.
yep. Went to the mall capital of America,
Palisades Mall.
Yeah,
Palisades
there's
Park
a
Mall.
bunch, yeah.
That's
So-
a huge mall.
had some fun, ate a lot,
Yeah.
drank a little. Then I came out to work Friday. I went back on Friday night. It was a whole.
You drove all the way back here to drive back there?
I did, yeah. I did.
Wow.
Yeah. And
That's
then
exciting.
Friday night, we imbibed a little much.
Friday night?
Yes. It was a big in-law family gathering, and there's two of us who had married into this family,
Yes.
and now a third
This is the story.
And
I
now
think
there's
this
a
is the story.
third.
I think this is the story.
who came in, and we kind of have this little tradition of during these things, we like to find the secret stash, so to speak, and have a few drinks.
What was in the stash? Cognac or something?
Well, this time we did tequila.
Nothing
Which
like
is-
tequila Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right? Very, very fitting. But they say it doesn't give you a hangover, and I got to tell you, the next day it was not hungover.
That's good.
I know somebody else who was. My sister-in-law was a little banged up.
Yeah.
What happens?
Well, if you drink a little bit too much or drink the cheap stuff, that will definitely happen.
Well, this is true. So we, I don't think we're kicked out of the family. I'm not sure we're really welcome back for the next holiday.
Well,
but
time will heal.
We're definitely not kicked out. At least I don't think.
No.
What are you gonna do?
I don't think I did any imbibing like you. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh, I did do one thing that was pretty exciting. Wednesday, I put in a sweet half day here.
Yep.
And my brother goes, let's take a ride up there. And I know what that means. When he says, let's take a ride up there, that means we got to go to Treehouse. So I took a ride up to Treehouse. And just like you, I thought, we're going to be in line forever. It's Wednesday before Thanksgiving. The place is going to be packed. If you've ever been to Treehouse in Charlton, Mass., it's absolutely beautiful. This is absolutely spectacular. And they're growing and growing. Everybody is in the wrong business. Everybody should be getting into the beer business. So we went up there, and I was going to buy one case of beer for myself, 24 cans. I figured it was going to cost me about $100. So then they do this thing. That's what it was going to be, $3.50 to $4 a can, 16-ounce cans. So you figure you're waiting in line. They give you this little sheet where you have to fill it out. Then you hand it to the young lady, and she hands it to somebody else. They put the beers together for you. You pay. It's really, really well organized. It's a well-oiled machine. Well, I figured I was only going to get 24 beers, and my brother's like, "Oh no! You got to get all these special ones. You have to get them. They're limited." All right, so that was 12. Then I picked up 36 more for myself. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm up to 48, and I got to pick up another 24 for a golf pro friend of mine." So now I'm up to 72. The credit card gets whacked almost $400. Woo. Easy come, easy go. It's amazing. The place is unbelievable. I got one really, really special beer called King Julius. King Julius is their best beer, yes.
Is it good?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
If you like a nice, really, really juicy IPA, that's
okay.
The one. And then there's a couple others that are really, really good. But you think you're going in there, you're just going to spend, buy one case. You bought 3 cases. Yeah. My wife looks at me, she's like, what are we going to do with all this beer? What are you going to put it? I'm like, well, I bought it from one of the golf pro friends of mine. I told her, and needless to say, we did drink a few that night.
Did your brother help you with polishing off?
Yeah.
Those?
Me, my brother, and my friend Eric. We sat in a triangle. We opened up one can at a time, and we'd try it out, pour out it was 5 or 6 ounces at a time. But that stuff will catch up with you very quickly because they're all very strong. It's not like drinking a 4% Bud Light. We're drinking 8.5% double IPAs, real strong, real quick. But I didn't have to drive anywhere, so I went just to walk my butt right to my bed, and that was it. But Treehouse, unbelievable. You got to take. We should do a remote from up there. That would be unbelievable.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of remotes, we're going to be doing a remote this Thursday. Check in. We'll have a special edition for Torrington Country Club where we are getting the Distinguished Golf Club Award for 2019 from the CSGA. So we'll check in there. We'll have CEO with us. We'll have superintendent with us.
Yes.
Darren's coming, and maybe we'll get everybody on camera, do a little fun time.
It'll be a fun time. Absolutely.
So that's happening Thursday. And then what else we got going on? Simulators going crazy.
It's been sold out again today. As long as we're not closed due to impending snowfalls, we sell it out every day, which is great. Again, today, I think there's 1 hour left on the simulator if somebody wanted to book it today.
Okay.
Alyssa's down there right now, man in the fort.
Go online, check it out. You can book everything online. $35 an hour.
Very simple. Limoncello.com and just go to book a lesson. Yeah. And from there, you'll be able to book the simulator very easy. That's the easiest way to do it.
No, that's good. And we should, the construction starts on the other 2 very soon. So by the end of the year, we should have 3 bays going. Very exciting.
It is.
So make sure you come check it out. The TrackMan 4, so it's the best technology on the market for sure.
I did something else this weekend that was pretty. It's the opposite of your experience in Paris.
Yeah.
I waited in line for 45 minutes in my car to get a Christmas tree.
Well,
Friday,
It's a big thing.
Everybody in America went and got a Christmas tree this past Friday.
I did not, but yes, everybody else did.
Yeah. Well, for 45 minutes.
Did you hear that, Lisa? Everybody got a tree on Friday. We did not.
They were giving out a very nice price on trees. Cut your own tree down for $60.
It's the biggest scam on the market.
$60. I mean, I've been used to paying 40, 50. Apparently, they just make their price. Now they're hurting. God, people aren't going out there in the middle of the woods to cut trees down with a foot of snow up there in Litchfield County.
That's why they all went before.
They did. We did. So went out there. We cut our tree down. Dragged that puppy back to my friend's pickup. Where we got our brand new. I don't even know what the tree is. I know what that doesn't prick you when you touch it. My wife doesn't want the ones that hurt you with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we tied that thing up to the railing. It's not going to collapse like it did in prior years.
How tall a tree do you get? Is it like a 6-footer? What do you get? Like 8-footer?
It was half a foot too tall.
Ah.
So we snipped the top of it.
Yep.
Whatever. I think it's probably 7 feet.
Okay.
They always look small when you're picking them up.
Always.
Then you get it to your house and you're like, oh my God, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
But then we've been measuring. I usually just measure. I just put my hand up. Okay, that's about right. Let's get it. My wife was excellent. My boys picked out the tree. My neighbors went with us. We picked trees out that were right next to each other. They were almost touching.
That's cute.
That was yes.
Yeah, that's cute.
So we did that. We got ourselves a new tree.
The good thing about cutting your own tree down is you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what it looks like. You go to the store, they're all folded up. Yeah, they'll shake it out for you.
You got to go.
But you still really have to have a hard. It's still hard to figure it out.
Plus, those things suck a lot of water day one and day two. The ones on the side of the street aren't planted in water, so it's not going to last very long. So if you're going to go the day after Thanksgiving like we did, and you want it to last at least through New Year's, you got to go cut your own tree down.
My wife won't let me get it that soon. She wants me to wait.
This is the earliest we got it.
She always makes me wait, and I just get bothered by it. I didn't have all the tools I needed. My house isn't decorated yet. We don't have a tree. It's driving me nuts.
Well, you got plenty of time. What is December 3rd today? You don't have plenty of time. You got time.
I was listening to Christmas music on my way to work this morning. There's not time.
How ridiculous is it that we go out into the woods and cut a tree down and bring it into our homes?
That's ridiculous. Yeah. Spiders.
And pay $60 for it.
It's $60.
I did give it a really good shake to make sure there wasn't a bat or anything in the tree before we brought it inside my house.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
You don't need bats.
No, we don't need any more living. There's a couple of mice running around in the basement. My wife's an old house.
It's kind of happen.
I just loaded the traps back up the other day. Yeah.
Do you do the poison or do you do the?
We just got the snap traps. In the past, we put like this little jelly in there, like this. I gotta buy more jelly or there's something. There's something maybe big. The snap trap didn't snap the last couple times. It could be a chipmunk. One time I found a chipmunk in there.
Chipmunks are awful. They're so fast.
You know what I've been finding in my basement too? Peanut shells. My neighbor feeds the blue jays peanuts. She's a very nice lady, except for this one thing. She feeds the blue jays and squirrels peanuts. So I'm finding shells in my basement.
So they're coming into the squirrels are coming into the basement.
They're squirreling these. I don't know about squirrels, but chipmunks. Something is squirreling these nuts away in my basement.
You got to get that taken care of.
Well, I don't know what I do. Go knock on my neighbor's door and say stop feeding.
Or
bring an
I
exterminator.
think you got to get somebody in that house to take care of that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm tired of seeing these peanut shells. I can tell you
that.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's something big. I hope you should tell your wife not to watch this one.
She knows what's going on.
Okay.
I think I think they're chipmunk. One chipmunk, two chipmunks maybe running around downstairs. Something will start running out upstairs. Then we're gonna have then we're gonna have big problems. Big problems. If anybody exterminator out there, I could really use some help.
I've rigged up some things to get rid of squirrels and chipmunks in my day. We need a hand.
Do you put that bucket with the sunflower seeds together yet?
No, I haven't done that one yet.
Didn't work for us. I was always dreading looking in that bucket.
Yeah.
To see, some kind of what animal is floating in that water, that salty sunflower seed water.
Yeah.
But that didn't work in our house. But the snap traps,
they were good.
They were pretty good.
Yeah, they were good. You don't have to see them. Yeah, that's good.
My nephews love coming over. Uncle John, can we go see if you killed any mice? Sure. Then one time they there was one there.
Yeah.
And then they freaked out. They were so excited and they freaked out when they saw it.
Yeah.
My dad, old school Italian guy, picks the mouse up by the tail. He starts twirling it around. People are freaking out, screaming and yelling.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
It was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what's been going on. So we got the tree. My wife decorated it. My boys attempted to decorate it, but they're just putting like breakable
Everything's
on the perimeter at this height.
Yeah.
All the way around. My wife's like, nope. She just basically used
It's
it.
such a fine line of like, do you let them do it or do you fix it?
She fixed it.
Yeah.
All of the breakables are way high.
Yeah.
All of the plastic ones that you can get at like dollar store are like within their reach.
Yeah. No, that's always scary. But Ellie's always been good. She's never really messed with the tree much.
Mm-hmm.
My dogs, their tails just, I mean, all the time, just the tails. It just kills me. But otherwise, we kind of rearranged the whole living room. I don't even know where to put the Christmas tree this year. The stuff is kind of piling up in our house.
2 children, you got apparatuses for kids.
Yes, you do.
You're running out of real estate.
You got swings. You got
you're gonna have to rearrange some of your house to get all these things in. Maybe a smaller tree that goes on a counter or something.
Oh.
That's not gonna work.
That doesn't work for me.
We only have 3 trees in our house this year.
That's
so my wife had to buy a special tree for my son. Nicholas one. So that's like his nightlight right now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So we got that.
Festive.
We got her grandmother's tree in the house, one of those ceramic ones, which I found out you can get like $300 or $400 for on eBay.
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
This is a real one, and
we put that off. You should make some money on that.
That's what I said. We got this thing called sentimental value.
Yeah.
I was like, sentimental value.
No.
So that's worth more than $400 cash money.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It's nice to have that stuff. Put it out every year. It's a memory of the family.
Of course.
I did something stupid on Sunday. My wife let me do it too.
Of course she's going to let you do it.
I have an antenna on my roof, and it wasn't working very well. So I did a little research, and I said you have to make it even higher.
Okay.
So I went out and bought like this 6-foot pole. I connected that pole to the existing pole, and then it started snowing, and it was sleeting.
Yeah.
So I went on the roof and I extended.
This sounds. Yeah.
So this thing is way in the air.
Yes.
I mean, it's high up in the air.
Yeah.
I am now getting stations from Springfield, Massachusetts, in my house in Bristol.
Where did you go?
Yeah, and I obviously didn't break any bones coming off the roof.
That's good.
Well, my neighbors must be looking at me like, "What is going on up there?"
Today
John is on
that?
the roof. It's snowing. It's actually sleeting right now. But I wanted to make sure I had good service for that wonderful Patriots loss this past weekend. So I got the service for that. Thank God I got to watch that wonderful loss. But I'll tell you what's going on in Springfield news. If you
That's good.
know, I never got Channel 22
I always
before.
get we do the New York station, so I don't really know what's going on in Connecticut. I do New York stuff.
Yeah. Do you have a satellite, or do you have a satellite? Do you have an antenna, or do you
we're
have
still like archaic. We have just regular cable.
cable? So you get New York channels in Danbury?
Comcast. Yep. And I know everybody says go to Hulu, go to this, go to that. I just haven't pulled the trigger.
We did it. We don't really miss it. The only thing I really watch live that has to be live is sports.
I watch so much of it. I like watching game day, ESPN stuff.
Well, now that the antenna's coming crystal clear till it blows over, I'm happy. Very happy with that.
I'm surprised you made it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm
Very
surprised my wife let me up there.
Oh, we got a suggestion from the office. Tracy's got the cat down at the office, and she offered up the cat for your basement if you need it.
I don't know if you know this. We lost our dog last week, so maybe we could use the cat to scare these mice away. My dog was a great dog, but she was afraid. She didn't keep the mice away. So maybe this cat could help.
Okay, help. Cats do wonders for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just lock the cat in the basement.
Not a big
There's
cat.
plenty of food
Tracy
down there.
knows this though.
There's
I'm not a
food
big
down
cat.
there. Put a little ball of water down there.
There you go.
We'll put like one little tiny, like, I don't know, blanket on the ground, the cat will be fine.
I think, Tracy, I think that you're realizing that this might be a bad idea. I do appreciate the suggestion.
Well, what do you have to feed this cat? Milk? Cat food? I don't do wet cat food.
You've never had a cat? Yeah.
Not a long time.
Yeah.
But I can't stand opening up those wet cans
Yeah.
of food. Oh, it's so stinky. And then the cat litter boxes. Enough said with that.
Yeah, no, my last experience with the cat litter box was not a good one.
Yeah, no cat litter boxes.
Yeah, no, that was, we were doing a favor for a friend and cat stayed with us. I liked the cat. Cat was a great cat. So I said, I'm not changing the litter box. Oh, you don't have to change the litter box. Well, everybody went out of town for I don't know how many days, and I changed that litter
You were
box.
scooping and shaking.
And I did not make it all the way through. Let me just say that. I don't know why, but I did not make it all the way through.
My cousin let me stay in his house after college, and he charged me minimal rent. But one of the things I had to do was help watch his cats. His girlfriend at the time loved cats, and they had. This is about I would say 1,100 square foot house, not a big house. 14 cats. And I knew 3 by name, just 3. And I remember I lived in the basement, the finished basement, but I'd have to go upstairs to use the bathroom or cook or something. And upstairs just smelled like cats.
Yeah. Well, there's 14
cats.
It's going to smell like cats.
So that's why I don't have a cat anymore, because that was enough for a lifetime.
Never really wanted a cat.
No.
They don't bother me though. I mean,
they don't do it. They just do whatever they want to do.
Yeah. You're not gonna get them to do it. You want them to do it.
No, they don't come sit on your lap, or they don't, come run to the door when you come home.
Right.
They're just there.
They don't,
poop. You gotta go scoop it up and throw it away.
I'll do the same with my dogs. It doesn't bother me there, I guess. I don't know.
I always let the dog outside, but the dog will come jumping and sit in your lap and be your loyal friend.
Big dogs, so it's tough on the lap,
Oh.
They'll jump on it.
They'll try till you throw them off.
So what's coming up? You got simulator action. We're gonna, obviously the golf course is closed now, but the player course stays open all year. So once it
next week's supposed to get in the 50s.
Yes, 15 Monday, Tuesday, I think. So we'll be open again.
I don't know if you guys know, we had a snowstorm last night.
Yeah, they were, and John, it took you forever to get into work like you got. So, we got 3 inches of snow.
I think we got about, people in Bristol that are watching this, it's like 6 to 8 inches I think we got. And then the night before it was just like this much sleet.
Yeah.
And then they had this much snow on top of the sleet, which is, I'd actually do my driveway twice.
We actually had that conversation about the Godfather being a little too cheap to just get it plowed, but he's going to do it himself.
We have a very expensive snowblower I got when I moved into the house. I think it would be a disservice to not use that thing up.
But I have the condo.
We don't do
I don't
anything
know.
about it.
I don't know. So we rent the condo. I don't know what the homeowners association fees are, but I swear to God, when the first snowflakes start to fall, there's like 60 guys at our complex. There's 2 plows. There's a tractor. They're new this year. They got a 4-wheeler. And then there's 24 guys with shovels. They shovel everybody's steps. They shovel like around your car, in your driveway.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to do anything.
And
if I get my car cleaned off before they get there, then they clean all that snow off too.
Well, you pay that HOA fee.
Well, we just pay rent, but they're paying something. And it's insane to me. I'm just thinking to myself, half an inch of snow. They've got 30 guys clearing the snow. It's ridiculous. And then they put these big old piles, because it's a condo place, so there's not a lot of place for the snow.
Yeah, they just pile it up
and
on
it'll be piled up till Mother's Day. Just big piles of snow. But it is nice to, when you hear the alarm go off and then you can hear the sounds of the shovels. And you wake up and you go, that's nice.
When I woke up this morning, I didn't hear any of that. I just heard the plow making more snow at the edge of the driveway for me to worry about. I love that.
Yep.
I love it after you get your driveway done and then they show up 5 seconds after you just finished.
Yep.
Boom. Let's put a nice fresh load at the end of the driveway.
Don't have to worry about that.
And that stuff is thick and icy and heavy. And yeah, that's 2 days in a row I had to do that. 2 days in a row. I need a break here from plowing. I think a lot of people need a break from plowing.
I need a break. It just started.
It's December
Winter's
3rd.
just here.
It's not even here yet. It's December 21st is winter.
It's an important day.
Fall.
You remember that day. That's an important day.
It's a big day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
December 21st.
That's what I wanted to give you guys. I brought you and Ashley something else that we did over the weekend. We finished up our limoncello and orangecello. So you're holding the limoncello and I'm holding orangecello.
This stuff is, talk about being careful. I mean, this stuff will, this will put hair on your chest right there.
Yes, this definitely will, or take hair off your chest.
Yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
That's
See
the
that
orange.
nice? That's the orange.
I had the orange last year. Oh, that's good.
It is good. This year, you know what I did? I made a little change.
Yeah.
I actually let the brewing process, or whatever you want to call it, about 10 days instead of 6 or 7.
Okay.
And the orange just came out so much more orange this year.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's probably a better orange that my wife picked up this year than last year too. And that's the lemon. That's the color lemon.
Is this what you brought? This is what you brought on the golf trip?
Yeah, that was last year's. The rest of last year's batch. What we
Well,
brought.
that might not make it to Christmas. So if you have any more, you just let me know.
Yeah, well, we do.
I like to have a little, every once in a while, I like to have a little after dinner or something like that. Sip on it.
These don't have the labels, but I have
okay.
ones with labels on it, and then you just bury it in the back of the freezer,
It's exactly
ice
what I
cold, and it's, maybe you can make some new family memories in Christmas.
Well, like I said, I'm not sure if it's going to take some time. I think before I'm invited back to any sort of family function, but
Well, this is the kind of stuff that would make you be invited back.
This is true. Although is also the kind of stuff that got me into trouble.
Yes.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Let me find a little
Yeah, I'll go for have some. Well, come back, check in on Thursday. Like I said, we'll be live from Torrington Country Club once again. And we will.
Jacket and tie.
Yep. Jacket and tie. Here we go again. Here we go again. I decided though, I'm thinking about not wearing a suit. Maybe just.
No, I'm not going to go.
Throw like a sport coat or something instead of a.
Just wear your golf pro attire. Navy blue blazer, khaki pants.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
That's it. I'm going to dress
the
the
union
part.
uniform. Yes.
That's
No, definitely. So we're heading there on Thursday, and then just kind of biding our time. We got great stuff we didn't talk about this. We got great stocking stuffers and gifts, holiday gifts. 3-pack, 3 hours in the simulator, 5 hours in the simulator. Some great gift ideas. We got 3-pack of lessons with either John or Dan or Andra. And so gift cards, people love the Lyman gift cards. So if you're thinking about what to get people, you should consider something from here because we have some great stuff.
I know we talked about the simulator before, and some people didn't pay attention because it was still 55, 60 degrees out to play outdoor golf. Well, I think people are going to take it a lot more seriously now.
It's cold.
It's time to play. It's time to move indoors. Whether you want to take some lessons with some of our staff or you just want to play golf indoors and get ready. Maybe you're going on a winter trip. You want to keep your game going, stay loose and limber for your January, February, March rounds of golf on vacation. I mean, the simulator is perfect. I'm in there probably hitting balls twice a week, getting ready for our January golf trip. You got to do it.
Yeah. I see how that goes.
Yeah. 15 balls at a time. I don't want to get exhausted. 15 shots is plenty.
That's true.
I take my time, hit some good shots, but it's really fun. Then the service, the TrackMan 4 has gotten even better.
It's really good. Yeah, it's accurate.
The software got even more clear and just more courses. Just fun.
Cool. They said we could put our own course on there.
I think we should.
I think we should too. It's expensive though. But you can put the Apple 9 on there.
Right on as a marketing expense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tim. We'll write that off for you.
Well, I mean, if every TrackMan in the country had Lyman Orchard's Jones course or Apple 9 on there,
Pretty good thing.
people would be like, wow, this is the even more legitimate place. I want to go there.
I want to go play there.
That's it. When I go to the Foxwoods or Mohegan Casino now, I'm going to go stop by and play Lyman too.
I can play that all winter long. Let's go see it in person.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's true.
That's
really true.
That's it. See, we sold it.
Let us know, Tim. I'll tell you where to send the check to.
It's only $10,000.
Maybe we'll just raise our fees next year and then let the golfers pay for it. How's that?
Just raise the fees by 50 cents. No, what do you
They
need?
don't-
Quarter a round?
They don't mind paying that much.
Why do we charge you 25 cents on each round?
We're trying to pay for TrackMan.
That's
So
it.
there you go.
Good idea.
Some courses, I've seen that before. Courses have like a beautification fee. Everybody pays it, so it's built into the fee. But it's like it says right on there, $2, course improvement fee, and they must just allocate $2 from every round into capital projects or something like that.
I think it's
whatever
easier
that
for
fee is.
when I think that the consumer sees it on the other side, they can wrap their arms around it. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's where that money's
That's
going. That's
right, yeah.
great
Oh,
news.
you put money back into the course. I think it's good. Very, very psychological thing. We just dump a bunch of money back into the course anyway.
We got
bunkers.
bunkers going.
Yeah. No, it's good.
TrackMan.
So we'll see you Thursday, then we'll see you next week back here for another edition of The Sweet Spot.
Yes.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you.